Good afternoon. Gareth here for Bad Dice. It is the final game. The pairings have happened. The game is going. Everything is now on the table for those final four teams who are on the top two table. So table one, we've got Germany versus Italy. I'm just trying to see. Maybe I should have done my preparation. And then on table two, we've got Denmark versus Poland. So I think it's going to be one of the four, and they have been the favourites from most of the other people that I've interviewed. They have been the favourites. So possibly Germany, possibly Poland. Who knows? Who knows? Who do you want to win? Maybe post on the video underneath. And if you're watching this afterwards, you already know who's won. So congratulations there. But yeah, we've got the scoreboard here. You can just see England is 6th at the moment. If they win, they could get a little bit higher. Fingers crossed, that would be good. But maybe not having the kind of results that they should have done early on to make sure that they actually podium and getting a few 20-0s. Naughty, naughty, naughty. But it's all exciting. The tension doesn't seem to be there yet, but I can imagine when this counts down and we've got like a few minutes left and games are still going on, because people don't want to make any mistakes at this because it could cost them, especially this game. The last game and this one, I think it all hangs in the balance there. So who's it going to be? We do not know. But we're going to have a little roam around. This is going to be my last roam about, and the final video, which we'll probably get today, is going to be the award ceremony. So come with me. I do like that big serpentine monster thing with a bird head. I don't really know what it is, but looks interesting. And the rule book comes out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, I did question someone about why the movement trays are slightly different to the standard ones, and sometimes they're just a piece of base, you know, with no sides. It's so measuring can be absolutely spot on, because there's obviously no lip to the tray, no distance between the models. It is literally the base of the models. And I quite like that idea. I also do like those ghouly things, which I don't know if you can see down in the forefront just here. They're like on columns. I think that's quite novel. I do like that. Obviously, the round has only just started, so this is like deployment that's happening at the moment. Have they made the right decisions? Who knows? Who knows indeed. Let's go around here to the second row and have a look how the Danes are doing. Wow, look at all that. Froggy things, I'm not quite sure. Something which I will mention as we're here, just looking at deployment, is I've found it a bit of a struggle for some countries to get interviews with them. They haven't been as willing as I'd hoped they would be. And I think that's really disappointing for them. Partially, I think that's to do with arrogance, and maybe because they're tired as well. That I kind of understand, but don't know how I feel about it. I don't like people saying no to me generally anyway, but when people don't want to be interviewed, which is for the benefit of, you know, the whole ETC experience, I think it's really, really disappointing. And once again, it was the same issue that I had last year with the Denmark team. So they won't be asked again. You've burnt your bridges with Gareth. That's what I say. But, you know, I'm not bitter. That's better. My camera's been at a bit of an angle. I apologise. Does he look bored? No, I don't think he's bored. I think he's just expectations high in the air. Here's a familiar face. England with... Look at the state of his feet. Put some shoes on, you dirty boy. It's too hot, he says. And, of course, they are playing Sweden. Very, very excited about this game because the Swede people are doing really, really well. And they're lovely guys as well. Ah, so I see we have a Vamp-off. Terrorgeist against no Terrorgeist. You do have a Terrorgeist, actually. That's your Terrorgeist, isn't it? That's right. Wrong model, though, dear. Wrong model. He said it's the Travel Terrorgeist. Love it. Let's go and let's walk down here a little bit more. Tom has got a very deep in thought expression on his face. Jack seems to have the most amount of models ever in a game, I think. There's just absolutely thousands and billions of them. I don't quite understand. Lovely smiley face there from the Swede. And Mr. Johnson measuring away. Doesn't seem much talking in this process. Oh, the laser pointer comes out. Love it. Yeah, not much talking going on. Not sure why. Spain. Hello, Mark. I don't know, maybe you don't talk when you're putting your models down, but I like to have a nice old chin wag. There's Mr. Heelan. Give us a wave. Are you excited about Team England being on the third table in the final game?
Only if they win.
And are they going to?
Of course they are.
Excellent. Have faith. Do you think if they do win and everyone else loses, they could come third?
I don't know. I've not actually done the maths. I don't know where people are up. I think some of the bigger teams are up too high to catch them up. But maybe if two top tables draw, that's the only way, because they'll be knocking themselves out.
Let's hope they do.
And we get a big win. Maybe that's probably that would be the best outcome, is that the top two tables draw, knock each other out. We get 100, but the chances of that are probably quite slim. The Sweden are a very good team, both.
Yes, very good team, absolutely. It is nice to come and interview my own little boy. Very proud of his hard work, mincing up and down the aisles. Setting up in one corner against Mr. Curry, who set up in the other corner. Draw. This is how you make draws. This is Mr. Super Switzerland with his flying cape against Mr. Veal. I love this. Absolute line of sight, just bending down to make sure you can see everything. Such a precise art, especially when you're, this far up in the nosebleed area. It's good. So we're going to go from one extreme to the other. We're going to have a look right down the bottom to see who podiums on probably the best tables, the ones near the exit. Let's see if it's any familiar faces. I already know the answer to that, and so do probably some of you if you're following all the other Twitter feeds. And just note the shirt which I'm wearing. The shirt came from this young fellow here from the Netherlands. Don't I look nice in my shirt? Yeah, the shirt came from him, but it looks better on me than it ever did on him.
Yeah, definitely. It's better looking.
Ah, too kind, too kind. He said I'm better looking. Playing the Belgium guys, who I interviewed earlier as well. It's really interesting. I think this will be a nice friendly game. And if we just pan across this way, we have the Welsh, who have spent most of the time down here. Most of the time in the world. But that's fun. Hello. Really good, thank you. Are you excited for your final game?
I'm very tired, but I am excited.
What's all your money for?
I've decided to use the dinar that mean nothing as win counters.
I like it, that's a good idea. Which do mean something.
Which do mean something, exactly. Mean a lot.
Best of luck. Ah, little Tom Loyne. Isn't he lovely? There's quite a few tired faces down this way. Never mind. Team Kiwi just there against Croatia. Team Canada just moving up a little bit there as well. So at least they were on the bottom tables last round, as you know. So they've clawed it up a little bit, but it's not enough. Is it enough to get into the top 10? We shall see. We shall see. But yes, that is my final roundup for today. For today, I'm so tired now. I'm really looking forward to having a nice sleep in my own comfortable bed and having a cuddle with my doggies as well. But obviously, got big flights. And that, you know, could be an issue for a lot of people when they come to the ETC because they're miles away, like Australia, America. They've got quite a long way to come. But of course, it's all worth it. It's games, it's fun, it's drinking, it's socialising. So ETC 2014, will I be there? I pretty much think so, and I hope it is in France because then it's a little bit closer. I could probably go home every night as well. But thank you so much for watching all of these videos, and I really appreciate your comments. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and log on to the YouTube channel of Bad Dice. You can see all of the videos that I've done, something like 23 or 24. About 10 to 15 minutes long. That's hours of Gareth fun and Warhammer fun. So thank you very much. And do get in touch. Bad Dice Podcast, the biggest and best Warhammer fantasy podcast there is ever. Love you all. Mwah.